This is an open letter to the Ecclesia of Africa, to the pastors, to the bishop, to the apostles, to the evangelists, to the prophet, to every shepherd entrusted with the souls of an African. This is a call to remember. The kingdom of God was never meant to be confined within the walls of a church building. Jesus Christ never taught us to pray, take us to heaven. Rather, he taught us to pray, your kingdom come, and thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. The original idea of God was never to escape the earth, but it was for transformation, heaven on earth. The church of God was never merely to gather crowd, but the church was called to disciple nations, to go into all the world. We do not lack churches in Africa. We do not lack prayer meetings. We do not lack revivals. But what Africa deliberately lacks is the formation of men and women whose character reflects the Christ, whose lives are committed to building nations. For too long, we have celebrated spirituality without responsibility. We have raised church members, but not nation builders. We have produced worshippers, but not enough reformers. We have also taught members to prosper, but not how to serve. Yet Jesus declared that we are the salt of the earth, we are the light of the world. Salt does not hide. Light does not retreat when it is faced with darkness. Rather, it enters culture. It influences systems. Light illuminates nations. The church must once again become that factory of character formation. We must train leaders whose integrities are stronger than their ambition. Leaders who cannot be corrupted. Leaders who cannot be bought. Leaders whose public services are not just opportunities, but patriotism. Leaders who love the people more than the power. Leaders who understand that patriotism is not politics, but it is still worship. The future of Africa is not determined by our resources alone. It will be determined by the character of those we entrust with those resources. A nation can survive lack of wealth, but can it survive lack of character? Think about it. The gospel that we preach is not meant to just prepare men for heaven. It is meant to what? Teach men to live righteously in this time and age. As we see in the life of Zacchaeus and the life of Paul, who changed cultures, who transformed nations, who embedded the kingdom of God even on earth before they left. The gospel transformed individuals, so that the same individuals that are transformed will in turn transform the societies. This is a call that the Great Commission is meant to do, not just to make converts, but to disciple nations. Enough of the denominationalism of things. We must begin to deliberately begin to train, intentionally raise teachers, entrepreneurs, scientists, artists, engineers in the various fields of life, and send them into the nations to infiltrate the culture in the system with the principles of the gospel of the kingdom of God. Africa needs a generation that sees corruption as a sin, service as honor, excellence as worship, and nation building as kingdom work. Because Pan-Africanism without character is very dangerous, and spirituality without responsibility is incomplete. The Africa we seek to build will not just be worthy, it will be righteous, it will be united, and it will be patriotic in nature. It is governed by men and women who understand that leadership is service and greatness is sacrifice. The church must lead this awakening. All pastors, all leaders, the church must stand at the forefront to lead this movement in the continent of Africa. We must raise kingdom-minded culture shapers that will demonstrate the righteousness of God, the glory of God, the love of God in the spheres of human endeavor. Because when communities are transformed, nations are transformed. When families are transformed, it infiltrates even the systems of the nation. Thy kingdom come and thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven will really happen when the ecclesia rise to meet this need. The future of Africa is waiting for the church to rise.